Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike, and this high school volleyball video is brought to you by the fine folks over at Naples Rib Company. All of our Long Beach Poly coverage this year is sponsored by Bryson Financial. All our Lakewood coverage this year sponsored by JP Crawford, aka Walk Off Croft, and all of our volleyball coverage sponsored by the MLP's Bay Area Breakers. All right, old school Moore League rivalry matchup. Long Beach Poly visiting Lakewood. Jackrabbits in first. Lakewood. It's the farewell season for Mike Wadley, legendary Lakewood coach. His last time coaching at home in this rivalry series. Poly gets up big in the first set as Taylor Mercado is going to get things going with one of her four aces. Jackrabbits came out really dominant in the first set here. Sanaya says Sanaya Nora. Kimbrough with the kill to put Poly up big. And then Moore and Gore on the stuff block. Jackrabbits, as you can see, holding a healthy advantage here in the first set. Cynthia Hinojosa is going to put down an ace right here. And then the freshman, Sika, it's Cedra Talaga with the kill. And that's going to give it to Poly 25-15 in the first set. Some really good middles here. Some battles in the middles, I should say. Jade Epps is going to win the joust right there for the Lancers. Lala Hall with the block. Lakewood definitely fighting back in set two. But just look at the fight on both sides of the net. Hinojosa with the diving up right there. This is what we want to see from a Lakewood and Poly match. Ultimately, it's the freshman Lucky Fasavalu with the finish, but love to see these two teams competing with some grit. Jackrabbits, just so much action in the middle. Kristen Deere has been a star for them all year, along with Layla Moore, their other middle. But Poly's got a lot of weapons. Sit down on the middle, they can get it out to Sanaya Kimbrough, who can tip it, or she can swing hard. Either way, 62. Getting a good action offensively. And then Kimbrough and Moore with the block, and that's going to make it a 25-14 set 2 win for Poly. We go to the third set. Talaga Power, as the freshman continuing to motor along for the Jackrabbits offense. And then Kimbrough, Hinojosa, as we talked about, the middles for Poly have been so good all season. You're going to see them coming up right here. The Jackrabbits build a 23-19 lead. Looks like it's going to be a sweep. Kind of a surprise. You don't expect to see that in this rivalry series. But then Jade Epps, talk about putting a battery in your back. That's going to get a comeback jump started for sure. Big emotion right there. See her teammates loving that one. And then Fasavalu outside, the freshman, so talented, such a versatile player, offensively and defensively. Boom. Big power in the middle right there. Lakewood dropping the hammer. Jade Epps and Zaria Thornton Z's up. Zaria Thornton, a huge kill. They're getting the crowd involved. You can see how much that Lakewood fan base over there wanted something to root for, and they're going to come all the way back from down 23-19 to take set 3, 26-24. They're going crazy in the homestands. And we go to the fourth set. Lucky number 5, Fasavalu. Look at the emotion. See how much Lakewood wants to win this one. Kimbrough coming back strong for Poly. This was a back and forth set from start to finish. But this play, avert your eyes, rated R. Just too much gore. Josephine Gore with the block. That's going to give Poly a narrow lead at 17-16. And then with the score knotted at 18, Sydney Mercado, a huge ace, well-timed. That puts Poly up 1 at 19-18. Every point really mattering here. Look at the world-class effort by Fasavalu. Let's see how hard Lakewood is fighting. Every point, leaving it on the floor. Girls diving everywhere. Fasavalu obviously had that great up. But the Jackrabbits just a little bit too much at the net. They get the block, and that's going to put them up 20-19. Their fans loving it. And then you think Kristen Deere is a little fired up here? These juniors for the Jackrabbits, so excited to get things righted for them. It's 22-20 Poly here in the deciding set. Both crowds into it. This is fun. This is old school Moore League volleyball. This is what we love. And oh dear. Kristen Hinojosa on the block again. You see the emotion coming out of Poly. That's going to make it match point. And it's L.B. Sika. Cedra Talaga with the kill. And the Jackrabbits get the win to stay undefeated atop the Moore League with a big, big win on the road at Lakewood. place they've struggled to win a lot over the 19 years, as we mentioned, that Mike Wadley has been the head coach. This was a great match and definitely one of those kind of statement wins for the Jackrabbits to show how far they have come. We've got a lot more big-time Moore League volleyball coming up in the next couple weeks. For all that coverage, you got to keep it right here at the 562.